Chances are, if you've spent time in America, living here, visiting, or anything else, you're probably familiar with our national parks. They're oftentimes referred to as the crown jewels of America. But if the national parks are the crown jewels, the National Wildlife Refuge system is the best kept secret. But what is a National Wildlife Refuge? What does it mean? And is it different, really, than a national park? It turns out there are some key distinctions between these different types of public lands. Today, there are over 560 national wildlife refuges across the United States. That's a lot more refuges than national parks. However, national parks receive far more visitors, something like 300 million visitors annually, while refuges only see around 40 million. Why is this? Well, national wildlife refuges aren't as well known, for starters. For another, national parks have far more facilities and accommodations to take care of visitors. On a national wildlife refuge, wildlife comes first. After all, this is their home, and we're just visiting. Across the United States, national wildlife refuges have, in many cases, been set up on major flyways. These are the routes that migrating birds take across the country as they travel. In this way, national wildlife refuges provide a crucial habitat for many birds, both local, migratory, and, even in some cases, rare visitors from elsewhere. Oftentimes, national wildlife refuges are key locations for biologists, conservationists, and other such researchers to look at what a natural, untouched ecosystem might look like in a certain part of the country. However, many national wildlife refuges do allow recreation. This can include hunting, fishing, kayaking, boating, and many other activities. In most cases, though, unlike a national park, camping is not permitted in the National Wildlife Refuge system. National wildlife refuges are everywhere. They are close to most major cities across the U.S. They span from the Caribbean to Florida, the northern U.S., all the way to the depths of the Pacific. It's important to keep in mind who takes care of these different kinds of public lands. The National Park Service is, of course, responsible for national parks, whereas national wildlife refuges fall under the responsibility of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. While national wildlife refuges and national parks certainly have their differences, it is important to focus on their similarities as well. They are both places of beauty, places where America's natural heritage thrives in its full glory and splendor. Both national parks and national wildlife refuges look to preserve our wildlife, wild lands, and our incredible natural heritage for generations to come. Today, you can visit a national wildlife refuge or a national park and see these conservation efforts firsthand. Every trail that provides a glimpse into pristine wilderness, every bird that has been brought back from the brink of extinction, and every researcher working toward the future of our wildlife and our land is a testament to the importance of the public lands that belong to each and every one of us.